Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to 5 Minutes with Raoni, where we take 5 minutes out of our day to talk about shit that we should be talking about. On today's episode number 6, we're going to be talking about getting old. Because who wants to get old? Nobody. But who gets old? Everybody. And I'm learning that the hard way right now. First of all, getting old in the gay community is like dying, basically. It's like your death sentence. You're basically considered less desirable the older you get, and things that you were used to, like hooking up all the time, kind of dwindle away into something that's not as often or common. Fortunately for me, that's not the case yet, but I've definitely heard some horror stories. Like, for example, I've always been considered a twink, like, up through my entire 20s. Like, I've always been a twink. And then now that I'm kind of tiptoeing into my early to late 30s, I wouldn't quite say I'm a daddy at this point, but I think I'm kind of like on the road to becoming a daddy, which fucking terrifies me so much. I mean, shit. I'm at the point in my life where, like, I log into Facebook every day and they pop up those memories and it says something to the effect of like, oh, 11 years ago today. And I'm like, 11 years ago? Oh my God, that seemed like last week. How is that 11 years ago? Not only that, try having a 13-year-old son. That in itself is a mental mindfuck for your age ego. Try that on for size. That's not fun. People are always like, oh my God, you have a son, how adorable, how old is he? And then I say 13 and they're like, oh my God, you look so young to have a 13-year-old son. And then I'm like, oh, thank you. The only other time I get complimented, or I think that I'm getting complimented for looking semi-young, is when I go buy alcohol at the grocery store and the cashier asks for my ID. That always makes my heart so happy, even though they're probably just required to do that and I probably don't look young. But I'm just gonna go out on a limb and just say that I think that that's what they think. They think I look young enough to not buy alcohol. I look like I'm under 21, right? Right? Choose your words very carefully. And then there's like, the fact that I've been alive for as long as Madonna's had her entire music career. Think about that for a minute. Marinate on that. My entire life has been like her entire career. And she probably looks younger than I do at this point, which is pretty sad. And then there's like that wonderful gift that my parents bestowed upon me called a slow metabolism. The slow metabolism is something that is really difficult for somebody who's approaching their late 30s. When I was in my 20s, I could eat whatever the fuck I wanted. Going to buffets and filling up and then going home and taking a fat-ass nap after you go into a food coma and just rolling over a couple of times was all the exercise I ever needed, and I was skinny as fuck, and it was fine. Nowadays, buffets are completely off the table. In fact, if I ever go to like a casino per se and like walk by a buffet, if I smell the food, like I like gain 5 pounds. And basically the only way that I'm ever gonna be able to get rid of those 5 pounds is after I run like 8 to 9 miles, as opposed to the 2 to 3 that I used to be able to do and get away with. Yeah, that ship has sailed. And then like food, as far as food's concerned, like I can't eat stuff that I really want to eat anymore. Like you have to like cut out this and cut out that and diet here and diet there. Like, cause who's gonna wanna have sex with you if you're fat, Like you have to like eat healthy. Basically have to eat like salads with the dressing on the side and like cut out dairy and sugar and all the things that taste amazing in life. It's too much. But sex is more important, right? At least to me it is. And then like there's Botox. Like Botox has become like this thing that has to be done now. I have to look like I'm at least semi-young. And as a matter of fact, I haven't gotten in a while. See, like these are all the things that I need to get taken care of right here. These are what I'd like to call pre-wrinkles. They're not like quite wrinkles yet, but they're going to be the wrinkles that I'm going to see completely to fruition all over my face in the next 10 years or so. And that's something I'm definitely not looking forward to. And then like Botox, it's so expensive. Like somebody like me, I have to get like 40 units. And so like 40 units, that's like $400 or $500. Like you're $400 or $500 out the door, and that shit only lasts for like 3 months. So like you have to go back every 3 months to get Botox. Like, that's like, do the math. Like, that's expensive. It's so worth it, though. It's so totally worth it. Oh, yeah, definitely worth it, for sure. And then, like, hangovers. Like, in my 20s, I used to be able to, like, drink my face off, black out, not know how I was going to get home or how I got home. And then my alarm would go off at 6 a.m. I'd pop right out of bed, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, go to work, run around, everything's great. All I'd have to do was pop a couple of Tylenol to, like, numb my slight headache, and everything was fine. Nowadays, I need a good 48 hours in bed, not moving, feel like I got hit by a truck. My hair looks like I'm a fucking treasure troll. I have bags under my eyes. I just, like spend the 48 hours in bed in a fetal position, like, thinking to myself, I will never drink again. And then, like, the next day, I basically, like, at the bar doing shots with the same people who were, like, holding my pants up and my hair back the night before. Like, and then we do the whole thing all over again. Hangovers are rough now. I wish that I could, like brush off a hangover like I could in my 20s. But those days are long, long gone. And then there's, like, the whole, like, getting ready every day. Like, I used to be able to get up in the morning, and I would, like, jump in the shower for 5 minutes, get ready, like, go to work, everything would be great, perfect, I would look great, everything's happy, blah, 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 whatever. Now, it's like fucking building a boat. Like, I have to do my face cream, I have to do my hair, like, I have to do, like, this, I have to do that, I have to, like, it's insane. And then, like, as far as my hair is concerned, like, I basically, like, have 15 products to make this look like I'm not, like, thinning miserably. And, like, my bathroom shower looks like the aisle of, like, the hair aisle at Walgreens. Like, it's intense. Yeah, getting ready is like building a boat, definitely, these days. And, like, face creams, like, I mean, I've tried everything. Like, I've tried everything from that, like, little, like, 6-year-old bullshit that you buy at Walgreens that was on an infomercial at 4 a.m. that you saw and you thought was going to be, like, the most amazing thing ever and didn't work for shit. And then I've tried, like, the $300 bottle of La Mer, which is, like, this big and literally is, like, the only type of face cream that ever works. But I'm sorry, $300 for a, like, week and a half supply, no, I'm not doing that. So that's all the time we have for now. Run over a little bit, but thank you for joining me at 5 Minutes with Raoni, and I'll see you next time. Don't get old.